There's a movement now. I couldn't believe it, to pay children to eat healthy. Do we have to pay kids to eat healthy?
Well, the research is mixed. The research is showing that in certain environments, it makes some sense. And you have a kid coming from a low income background. There's not nutrients in the house. There's a lot of junk food in the house. There's a lot of inappropriate foods in the house, a lot of inappropriate messages in the house about food and drinking and substances. That these kids come in and there's these mandated requirements that school lunches must have a certain percentage of vitamins and of vegetables, fruits, etc., protein. And what happens is the kids what we call cherry picking. They don't eat those foods. They eat the potato chips or all the starches, the sweets, the desserts. So they started experimenting a few years ago where they would offer certain incentives. Now, sometimes it's actual money, but really what it's been usually more often is like a raffle ticket. So if you come out of that line and you have the right right mixtures of vegetables and vitamins and nutrients, then you get a raffle ticket for a drawing for an iPod or something of that nature. So I believe it's done more that way than per se giving the kid cash. But I believe that's even been done.
But it's a very difficult line to.
Oh, because once you get kids who come from not the backgrounds I described, where their education is really the key, because the parent needs to educate the child, and they'll find they did some studies. And they find that actually even with the kids from the lower income backgrounds, that once they're removed from that situation, and a few years later they resort right back to their old eating habits, which is the junk food, etc., and the starches. But still, those are formative years, and it's really important. So I kind of have a sympathy for, especially for the low-income kids. If that gets them to put healthy food on their plate, I think it's worth a shot.